There we go. All right, guys. First thing I want to do is say a super congratulations to everybody that got promoted this month. You guys are deserving. You guys have worked hard. Those late nights staying up, working with your teams, calling your teams, guys. It pays off. And I mean, we had some serious promotions. Some of the I probably can't get everybody. I'm even hesitant to start naming names, but I know one of the biggest ones was VP Aisha Betancourt hitting the prestigious title of vice president. Now we had a couple of, I know Dacia Simpson, I believe, hit executive sales director. Congratulations, girl. You're very deserving. So congratulations to everybody. Had a couple of RSDs hit. Lakeisha Jolly hit RSD. I know Dion over in DC on Jeremy's team hit RSD, and we had a slew of sales directors and senior field trainers, guys. So guys, I mean, you guys are just awesome. Keep going, keep pushing. Okay. And let's make these titles, and let's all go to the top together as a team. All right. So again, welcome to STU Superstars Training. We do this every Tuesday at 6 o'clock p.m. All right. On this Superstars Nation Zoom. All right. So today, guys, we're going to be talking about how to master your back office. Okay. We're not going to be navigating through the back office for just to show you where locations of things are and information is. What we're going to be showing you is how to do income producing activities, how to maximize your back office so that you can so your checks can be bigger and you can make more money. So got a couple of topics that we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be RSD Theidra Dillard. She's going to be coming up first. She's going to be talking about your infinity bonuses, guys. Especially if you hit sales director, and a lot of you did this month, you need to now be focused on your infinity bonus. I keep saying Xfinity bonus. That's because I got Comcast cable. But infinity bonus. All right, you need to be focused on it, because guess what, guys? That's extra money. A new avenue has opened up now for you to get paid. Okay, so now you get paid a third way. In addition to just customers and agents and that type of thing, you now get paid an infinity bonus, and you need to know how to work that. All right. Then we got the champ coming up, the people's champ, Mr. RSD Griffith. He's going to be talking to you about how to utilize your projected sales report to structure out your efforts and your production so you can maximize your production. All right. And then Mr. Bradley Houston I don't think he was able to be on. So I'm going to talk about popping cabs. All right. Popping cabs, that's more money. Do not leave that money on the table. We're going to talk about popping cabs. And then if we have time, we'll go over how to resuscitate some customers and agents if we have time on this hour. All right. So without further ado, I want to introduce my little sister who's near and dear to my heart. She is a sales director. She's doing over $10,000 a month in business. She is a licensed realtor too as well. She is just a rock star. I'm so glad to have her on my team. I know she's going to go all the way to the top. She is a wonderful trainer. She does these awesome videos, and I can't wait anymore just to hear about how she's going to help us work out these infinity bonuses. All right. So without further ado, our first trainer up is sales director, Miss Theidra Dillard. Are you on the line, Miss Theidra?
I am. Ivan, can y'all see me? I can't see nobody. Ivan, can you see my camera?
I can't. Hold on.
If I'm not on my normal laptop, so if you can't, it's okay.
I could see you a second ago. Then you disappeared because you had a hat on, right? I saw you just a second ago.
You know, I love the hats, but no. Nonetheless, as long as y'all can hear me, that's what matters.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I want to give you back.
I see your block, but I don't see your screen is blank.
I don't know what's going on. I'm on a Chromebook, and I don't use these things. I'm Apple all day, so I don't know what's going on. But nonetheless, I want to give it back to you. Thank you, big bro, for being an awesome leader, a great motivator, therapist, all of the above. And I want to echo you and say congratulations to all of my superstar teammates who hit those promotions this month. I mean, I've been a little bit out of it, dealing with some stuff with my real estate, and I was battling some nausea this whole weekend, but I was seeing all of these promotions, and I was like screaming in my mind. I was really, really screaming. So congratulations, especially big shout out to our wonderful now VP Aisha Betancourt. That is amazing. I'm like Ivan, I can't go through and name everybody, but congratulations to everyone who hit ESD, RSD, and all the new sales directors. I'm so honored to be a part of Superstars Nation, because I just be following y'all, and we be going hard. I ain't even gonna lie, we go real hard, and I love how we operate with integrity. So congratulations to everybody who hit a title. Senior field trainer, look, we ain't finna overlook that. Senior field trainer and field trainers, y'all, congratulations to y'all, because you hit the first milestone in your business. Yes, you want to get to sales director and regional sales director, but the fact that you hit field trainer, that should let you know that, you know what, if I just hit field trainer every month, if I produce 2 new agents and 1,600 in volume, or if you just keep hitting field trainer, you'll keep hitting your title. So congratulations to everybody. So without further ado, for those who are new to the sales director position, hey, welcome to the Infinity Bonus Club. For those who are senior field trainers and field trainers, please don't tune this out, because you probably have a goal to get to VP, RVP, and so you need to know about the Infinity Bonus. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. There we go. I don't like Chromebooks, so y'all please bear with me. Okay. Can you see the compensation plan overview?
We can see it.
Okay.
Yes,
Perfect. So where am I? Okay. So when you hit sales director and above, that means you're doing $10,000 a month in business. And if you look at the compensation plan, it says that you get 0.5% of lineage of your volume. So I was thinking, okay, every month when I hit 10,000 or above, I'm at least get 0.5%. So, but y'all, I was wrong, because this is what I was
going in and out just a little bit.
I'm going in and out. It's this ugly Chromebook. Can you hear me now?
We can, yes.
Okay, I ain't gonna hate on the Chromebook. I'm grateful for the Chromebook, because I left my whole laptop at the office. But I'm gonna log back into mine. Y'all know I get real personal and I share all my stuff. But so I was like, wait a minute, my first month of hitting it, I was like, wait a minute, she didn't get no $50 check. And actually it was my second month of being a sales director. I was like, this check should say $50. So I got on the line and called our wonderful agent support, and they walked me through. So every month, this is what we look at to see volume. Okay, your total volume is what you hit when you hitting your titles. You know, SD, you want to have $10,000 a month in total volume. Regional sales director, $25,000 a month, and ESD $50,000, and so forth and so forth. But your infinity bonuses are not paid off of that total volume. If you read this comp report, and this is what I told myself, reading is fundamental. It says lineage GV, which stands for group volume. And if you go ahead in the qualifications, it says you must maintain group volume. So I looked past all of that, and all I saw was volume. So I got a check for, and it said my infinity bonus was $26. I was like, wait a minute, but me and my team did 11,000. We almost hit 12. She was like, well, that was your total volume, but the group volume was not at $10,000. So your infinity bonus is paid off of lineage group volume, and we know what lineage is. Lineage is those who are directly in your downline. So it's not downline. Sorry, I don't like to use that word. Lineage is those who you have directly sponsored. If you guys look, I just scrolled so you guys can see right here, additional 1 lineage title is what I need for our regional sales director. That means I need to personally sponsor another agent and get them to senior field trainer. So my team, my personally sponsored agents last month, we did about $9,500, but altogether as a total, as a business, I did $11,000. So I'm not going to get $50, I'm going to get paid 0.5% off of, I think, $9,500. I can't remember the total number. And that's because of the personally sponsored agents that I have on my team. I have 8 this is how you can tell who your personally sponsored agents are. I have 8 personally sponsored agents in my business. So 8 of us, we did $9,500. And last month, for my team, was a little bit of an off month. We dealt with a lot of roadblocks, but we've all decided to come back. So I know now what to expect. So when you're looking at your checks, you know, we can go and look at our commission reports, and you're trying to, and it starts to itemize everything, and you see that infinity bonus, and you're like, wait a minute. I automatically know 10 times 5% should be $50. Why does this say 30? Because you may have done $10,000 in volume, total volume, but how much did you do in group volume? Because that is what your infinity bonus is going to be paid on. And you get that bonus on the second check of the next volume month. So we this check, let's see, I don't calculations ain't working right now, but it ain't gonna be, if for those of us who are sales directors above, the infinity bonus won't be on this pay, it'll be on the next one. So basically the start of the, y'all know how pay cycles work, help me out here, but just keep that in mind when you're hitting these titles. Okay, yeah, you may do $10,000 a month in business total, but how much did you and your group did? So that is why it's also important to create a family with your agents, whether you personally sponsor them or not. But definitely, if you personally sponsor them, create that family so you can motivate them, you can push them. Because I know me and my personally sponsored agents, we have created a bond, and that's how I knew what to expect this month, because we all had some setbacks last month, but that's okay. But I knew what to expect because we had created a family and we can communicate. So it is essential that you create a family, not just so you can get paid, but so you can help your people get paid. Because I got people who are now trying to hit sales director this month. So I want them to know, not only do you need to do $10,000 in volume, but if you want a really good infinity bonus, you need to make sure your whole team is doing more than 10,000. So sometimes you may hit 15,000 and you think you finna get paid 0.5% of 15,000, but you and your group only did 11,000. So you got to keep that in mind. Your infinity bonus is not paid on the total volume. Your infinity bonus is paid on your group volume. So you're looking at that total volume and you're like, awesome, $25,000. I'm a regional sales director. I'm finna get paid 0.75%. But you may have did $25,000 as a whole, but as a group, y'all only did about 19. That's what you're gonna get paid that 0.75 lineage group volume off of. So really keep that in mind. The infinity bonus is a reward. Like Ivan said earlier, you have officially now tapped into the third way we get paid, because y'all know we get paid 7 ways in this business. So when you hit that sales director title and you maintain it every month, now you've tapped into the third way we get paid. And you may say, okay, $50 ain't nothing. For me and my Nissan Murano, $50 comes in handy on the gas front. $50 is a lot to somebody right now. So, and I work hard and I want all my money. So now that I know that, my mind, we were just $500 short of it. My mind for the next months I'm never going to be short. We're going to work, and the way we're going to work and hit that is I'm going to have to be reaching back and doing more for my team. I'm going to have to be doing more in my business altogether. I'm going to have to go hard, because now it has clicked. Okay, I can if I do more, I get paid more. So that was a wake-up call for me, seeing that. So it is fundamental to read your compensation plan, okay? I won't go into generational bonuses, but those are the different levels you get paid of. But I wanted to really stick to the Infinity bonus, because that was a wake-up call for me, because y'all, I was expecting to see a $50 check one day and it was not it. And they was like, oh, okay, so now I know it's based on the group volume, not the total volume. And you know what, that was also a check for me to say, don't rely on just that total volume. Don't get comfortable when you hit that 10,000 and be like, we can cruise now. No, no, no. Don't. That I made that mistake. I think we hit 11,000 before the month was out, and I was like, oh, we Gucci. You ain't that's a poor mentality to have, and I will confess that to you guys. So that just kicked me into gear. It was like, no, Theidra, you can't just ride on cruise because you hit the number. You got to now push past it. And so that was a wake-up call for me. And I told Ivan, look, I know we got a lot of new sales directors. I know we got some regional sales directors who may not know. So because I love being a part of this team and this organization, I wanted to educate you guys and teach you guys something that I learned the hard way. And now I know never again. I got to brush past that. I got to push past that. So for you new sales directors coming in, congratulations. You've achieved the third way we get paid, but you want to know how you getting paid. So you need to know this. So your infinity bonus is paid on group volume, not total volume. I'll go back to my dashboard and show you. It is paid on group volume. So if this is all I did and as a group, but we hit 10,000, I'm not going to get 10,000. I will get paid 0.5% of $935. So Ivan, that's all I got.
All right, that was awesome. Thank you so much. Wow, you actually just taught me something, because I mean, think about it. Unless you just really read and comb through the compensation plan, you may not know that. So thank you for that education. If that helped you guys, put some fire emojis in the chat box if that information helped you out. Especially you brand new sales directors, put some fire emojis in that chat box if information was helpful for you. All right. Coming up next, we have I call him the People's Champ. It's my guy here. We have a regional sales director coming up who's going to be talking to us about our projected sales, utilizing our projected sales report to be able to structure your month and do calculations on how you can maximize your organization and your recruiting efforts and that type of thing using your projected sales report. So without further ado, I want to introduce this gentleman he's out of the Detroit, Michigan area. He's a regional sales director. He's doing over $25,000 a month in volume. He's doing actually over that, and I know for a fact he's on his way to the next level, which is executive sales director, which is one step away from vice president. All right. So without further ado, I want to introduce and bring on the line regional sales director, Mr. Ken Griffith. Ken Griffith, you on the line?
Oh, hey, what's happening, people? And this right. Director, Ivy Brown, man, first and foremost, thank you for that you do this training. It's phenomenal, and we have the ability to log in, learn information. We have the ability to get unified as teammates and business partners and family, as Theidra just said. So shout out to all that you do, man, and I'm honored to be on this platform to learn while I earn, man. So shout out to all that you do, Ivan, man. That's great, man. So guys, man, I certainly hope everybody had a wonderful, fantastic day. Shout out to all the promotions. I know everybody said, I don't want to start naming names, I'm going to forget somebody, but Vice President Aisha Bettencourt, man, you know, I remember hearing her first testimony when her lights was out, and instead of going to get the lights turned back on, she joined the FBS. So clearly she's always going to be ready for three-way. She's always going to be ready to work because she took her last because she believed in our platform and our business. And she believed in self-developing all her people. So shout out to her reaching VP. And I don't know all the promotions, but the promotions that was on my team, first and foremost, man, it was huge maintaining your title. If you maintain your title, big ups for you guys, man. If you don't have a red battery, that's huge, man, because the easiest thing to do in life is quit. So you guys kept pushing, you kept going. Shout out to Joseph for remaining field trainer, and shout out to Cheryl Edwards-Gray, man, hitting senior field trainer, Lakeisha Jolly, regional sales director. I can't forget about Tamara's husband, Gene. He hit field trainer. So guys, and oh my man, I cannot forget Whit, my man Whit, sales director. Guys, this is huge because as Theidra said, you know, we created a family, man. So we pulled and we helped each other. I didn't hit my next title yet, but I poured richly into my team, man. So once I hit my numbers and I knew I maintained regional sales director, Lakeisha Jolly, she made sure she was regional sales director. We're the leaders in our organization in that leg, man. So we didn't go to bed. We stayed up to after 3 o'clock in the morning, making sure everybody had their T's crossed and their I's dotted. We're family, guys. So shout out to all the promotions, everybody that's doing big things in the company. All right, man. So I have the pleasure of talking about projected sales report. As a new agent, a lot of times after you grind on that last day of the volume month, you get up Sunday morning, maybe with some hot tea or coffee or whatever. I hope it's hot tea and coffee. But anyway, whatever that morning beverage is for you, right? You look in your back office and you see zero. I did all that work and it says zero. I don't understand. Well, one thing you can look forward to is your projected sales. I want to show you guys first. We'll tell you a little bit about the projected sales. The projected sales is a report of an estimate of your monthly volume from pending payments from the protection plans and services sold under the split payment or installment plans. Projected sales volume is shown on the report, and you can see what these numbers are going to be. Now, guys, you can't just put your feet up because you see these numbers. You gotta, and as Vice President Lance Petway always say, you gotta follow the 45-day checklist. Because if you follow the 45-day checklist, you're going to make sure your customers make those payments. You're going to make sure your agents stay active. So very important. So let me just share my screen with you guys right quick. Can I do that? Let me see if I could. Let me see. I ain't did this in so long. I want to make sure I got it together. Okay, let me know if you guys could see my screen. Post the ones in the chat box if you guys got remote. Post the ones in the chat box if you can see my screen. I want to see some fire. I'm high energy, guys. Okay. Everybody see my screen. Somebody gonna have to say something because the way I'm on my iPad here and I can't see you guys now, but if you can see my screen, somebody come on and say, "We see it, Ken."
It's coming on.
It's on? Okay, great. We're going to go ahead and roll out.
All right, guys. It's starting. It's starting. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We see it now.
Good? Okay, we good? Great. So, guys, first want to do the for projected sales. You definitely go into reports. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. You guys, as an entrepreneur, you got to be prepared to jump off the cliff and build the airplane on your way down. Failure is not an option, right? Hold on 1 second. I'm going to bring it up for you guys. I don't know why this thing's not working. Hold on 1 second. Everybody having a little technical. We're going to work it out.
Hey, Ken, are you mobile where you can move to another spot? Your reception's breaking up a little bit.
Okay, how's that? That better now? You
That's
guys hear me
actually
okay?
better, yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me go ahead and let me make sure I can get in here and share my screen. All right, can you guys see my screen okay?
We can see your screen.
You can?
We could, it just went off. We were seeing your screen for a second and it just went off.
All right, what about now, guys?
We can see that. Uh-huh.
You can see it? Okay, cool. Let's roll. All right, as I was saying before I was interrupted here, you want to go down to your agent reports, man. Once you get to your agent reports, you should be able to scroll right down to your projective sales report. But before I go there, I want to show you guys one thing. So when you log in here, you're going to get in right here into your back office, of course. You can scroll down. Now, for people that are seeing zeros on that Sunday morning, a lot of times we go hard the last day of the volume month. So Sunday, we kind of put it on cruise control and we kind of sleep in a little bit, we relax, but we don't sign up agents, we don't sign up customers. So if you want to see some volume on that first day of the volume month, you gotta pop some cabs or bring in some customers or bring in some agents that first day. So as you can see here, $3,270 is my total volume there, right? So with that being said, we could go now to the projected sales. If you get to your agent reports, click on agent reports right there. You want to scroll down to projected sales reports. Now, that there is 16,095. If you add the 3,270, it's going to put me at right around 19,365. What that means, guys, if everybody pays their protection plan membership, if all of my agents stay active, I'll have $19,365 in volume right there. So what I do is subtract that number from my next title. My next title is $50,000. So if I subtract the $19,365, that leaves me at $30,635 needed in volume to hit my next title. And also structure is an intricate part of that as well. And we're going to talk a little bit about the structure as well, because I mean, if you were to go gun-ho and say I could do it all by myself, and you need to get that $30,635, that's broke down to $7,658.75. And that'll come out to be right around, I always like to round up, because trust me, you don't want your blood pressure to go up on the last day of the volume month and you a nickel short from hitting your next title, right? So if we round up, that comes out to around $7,700 a week. $7,700 a week comes out 7 days a week, comes out to $1,100 daily. So guys, whatever your next title is, you can break these numbers down by subtracting your projected sales from your next title. Everybody clear on that? Drop a 1 in the chat box. Then you could break it down to daily what you want to do as far as obtaining that goal. So if you have $7,700 to make weekly, that comes out to $1,100 daily. Now, you may think that's a huge number, but in all reality, guys, that's either 11 protection plans, 5 protection plans. That's going to give you $1,000 in volume. You may want to get 6. That'll give you $1,200 in volume. You can sign up maybe 2 agents and throw a couple protection plans with that. Guys, this is your effort and the efforts of your team also. So don't get intimidated by these numbers. Whatever your number is, if you can't do it, you invest and you pour into your team and you get your team promoted. Okay, so you have several different ways of how you can reach those numbers daily. So that's pretty much how you could do the projected plans. Projected sales is good because, like on our team, I mean, I learned from everything I do is duplicatable. Okay, and I tend to always just follow my upline and follow my lead. And I remember Vice President Lance Petway used to always say, every Sunday, the first day of the volume month, you need your projected sales. So that's duplicatable, guys. I reach out to my team. We need those projected sales. Let's break these numbers down. Let's crush these numbers. And then it also teaches you how to navigate through your back office and stumble across, you always stumble across things that you can't find, or your things that you're not looking for. You always find something very valuable. So make sure you plug into those projected sales. And a lot of times those projected sales will go to the very last day of the pay period, because what happens is Now it's crunch time. You have your $370 away from your next title. You need a couple protection plans. You need to sign up an agent. You need to do something, right? So that last day is going to come in, and then so you will see, well, I got $400 just sitting there. When is that going to go in my account? Trust me, it's going to be added because everything is broke down, and you can see where it's going to fall. You can even see what team and what leg is going to fall in. So guys, that's my time, man. I enjoy all you guys. Again, shout out to everybody that hit the promotions. Shout out to everybody that maintain their current promotions. Man, I love you guys to life and see you at the top. Thanks for this platform, Ivan.
Man, that's awesome. Ken, real quick, can you tell them why it's important for them to send their projected sales report to their upline?
Absolutely. See, guys, listen. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So it's very important. You guys are going to be leaders. You guys are going to run your organization. You guys are going to manage your teams, right? So when we have these projected sales, man, now we can figure what needs to be done. Everybody wishful thinking, they would say, I don't want to be up until midnight on Saturday. I want to get it done early. It never happens like that. So with the projected sales, man, we could break down what needs to be done. And now every day, you know what you need to do to get closer to your goal. You know what you need to do. Instead of binge watching that program, you could probably reach out to a few agents, reach out to a few referrals, or just fortune in the follow-up. But it gives us a breakdown on what you need to do, how we need to strategize your goals, how many 3-ways we have to do. That's huge on my team, man. 3-ways are so huge, man. I challenge everybody on the phone to get with your upline 10 3-ways a week. If you do 10 3-ways a week and you turn 3 sales or 3 agents, the following week you may turn 4 or 5. Well, wow, we just fine-tuned or we just tweaked a few things. Now we got a few more protection plans. The first week you got 3, the second week you got 4. That's 7 protection plans. So you're going up, right? The next week you may only get 1. But the point I'm trying to make is you have something to compare it against. You have something to gauge it with. So that's huge on our team, these 3-ways, man. So get with your upline and just have something to compare it against and watch your business grow. And especially if you look at your projected sales and you only see $85, and that's cool because we all got to start somewhere, So plug in, man. Did I answer that cool, Mr. Ivan Brown?
Oh, man, yeah, big time, man. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, man.
I appreciate that, man. I can't see the chat box, but I was looking for an amen corner,
Hey, I'm about to give you one right now. Hold on.
Man, I love your life, man. I love this business, man. And this business is beyond the paycheck, guys. So, man, plug into your team and your organization, man, and let's see you guys at the top, baby.
Guys, that was good stuff. This stuff is priceless, man. RSD Ken Griffith brought the hammer down on how to use your projected sales and that type of thing. And guys, what he said was so. He broke it down. He gave me some more clarity on how to break it down and split it up and how to do the calculations. Because I know a lot of times these numbers, we're so focused on getting agents and getting customers, and we don't focus on the details of the business. You know what I mean? And so, guys, Ken Griffith said something to me earlier today in a conversation. He said, if we're going to hit VP, we can't be weak in any areas. We got to be strong in all the areas. All right. So you can't just say, oh, well, I know how to do this strong, but I'm kind of weak at this. No, you have to, if you want to hit a vice president and above, you have to be strong in every area. So, but guys, guess what? That takes time. All right. You're not going to learn it in a day or a week, probably not even in a year, maybe not even 2. But remember, guys, this is a 3 to 5 year or more run. All right. Because, or you can do the 4-year plan. You can do the 40-year plan. You can go work for Mr. Charlie for 40 years, or you can work this 3 to 5 years and gain your time freedom back. All right, guys. Thank you, Ken Griffith, for that. you guys use your projected sales, send your projected sales up to your upline every month at the beginning of every month, guys, and do that to help you strategize and use your projected sales report, how to strategize and structure for the for your promotions. All right, guys. Moving on. I'm going to go ahead and for SD Brad Bradley Houston, he couldn't be on tonight. I'm going to go ahead and cover popping cabs. All right. If you know what cabs are and you know the importance of cabs, put cabs in the chat box. Capital CABS. Put that capital CAB. Yeah, I want to see all caps. Put that capital CABS in the chat box if you've popped cabs or you know about popping cabs. Hey guys, you do not want to leave any money on the table. Okay, why would you leave money on the table that's due to you? Okay, the company pays out the money, but we have to make sure that we hit the requirements to unlock that money, and that's one thing about popping cabs. So I'm going to show you guys how to pop cabs on today. All right, so let me share my screen. All right, hopefully you guys can see my screen here. I'm going to go ahead and log in.
Yeah, we see it good, bro.
All right, very good. All right, I'm gonna knock this executive sales director out. All right. First thing you want to do is you want to go to your agent. Well, actually, if you want to pop cabs, the first thing I do is I go to. Well, no, let me show you how to do it. Okay, first thing I do is I go to agent reports. We'll start here. All right, and then you're gonna see something that says right here in your reports, cab report. Okay, you're gonna click on that. Okay. And then it's going to come up, and I don't have any personally sponsored cabs available right now, but if I click whole organization, okay, and then I go down here and I select all at the bottom, all, okay, it's going to show me how many cabs that we have ready in our entire organization. Ooh, got one right here. Check this out. Does anybody see what that says right there, last day? That means we got to pop this cab today. So guess what? When we get off this phone call right here, we're going to go ahead and pop that cab, all right? Actually, I think, yeah, that's one of Brad Houston's agents. So we'll get on popping that cab, all right? But popping cab is, okay, first of all, let me go to the compensation plan and show you guys, and back up for a minute, and show you what a cab is. Cabs are, okay, guys, okay, if you're agent and you bring in another agent, you're entitled to $100. As a field trainer, I believe you're entitled, is it, somebody help me out, is it 140? I'm sorry, is it 160? Was it 140, 160? Well, I ain't even got to guess. Let me go to the compensation plan here, hold on. One second. All right, here we go. All right. If we're talking about as an agent, you're entitled $100 every time you bring in an agent. Okay. As a field trainer, you're entitled to $160 every single time you bring on an agent. Okay. As a senior field trainer, that's when it jumps up a little bit. You're entitled to $240 every time you bring in an agent. As a sales director, guys, this is why you want to get the sales director. This is one of the biggest jumps in the compensation plan. You're entitled to $380. The company pays out $380 every single time you bring in an agent as a sales director. Then when you get to regional, it bumps up to $430, executive sales director $475, and at VP, guys, at VP, you get $500 every single time you bring in a new personally sponsored new agent. Okay. So you want to go ahead, you want to make sure you hit these titles. Okay. But when you first sign on the agent, you're going to get immediately what's called the initial bonus. Okay. And as an agent, initially, you're entitled to $100, but initially you're going to get $40. So I've had some agents call me up, say, hey man, I brought in an agent. How come my check was only $40? Well, because you've only hit the initial. You have to unlock the remaining bonus here. All right. And that's what we call, a lot of times that's what we call cabs. All right. So here's what has to happen. that agent has to either get 2 customers. You have to help that agent get 2 customers, or you have to sponsor place. Okay, you have to sponsor place a or place a customer that has 2 payments in them under that agent. Okay, under that particular agent. So because it goes by, and I'm gonna show you this in a minute on the computer, it goes by payment counts. Okay, so there has to be 2 payment counts under that particular agent to unlock that remaining cab. Now, the agent can get it organically by recruiting personal protection plans themselves. That's one of the best ways to do it. Or if they haven't got anybody yet, you can then sponsor place a customer under them that has at least 2 payments under their belt. Okay, and so at agents, it starts off at 40, then you get 60. As a field trainer, you get 60, and then you unlock the remaining 100. And then as a senior field trainer, you start off at 90, and then you got 150. You got 150 remaining. As a sales director, it starts off at 140, and you got 240 remaining. Now I'm gonna just deal with agent to sales director for a minute. Look at all this money that's left, that could be left on the table if you do not pop cabs. Okay, you got $60 as an agent that's left on the table. As a field trainer, you're leaving $100 on the table per agent. As a senior field trainer, SFTs, listen up. That's $150 you're leaving on the table by not popping that cab or making sure that cab gets popped. And guys, as a sales director, oh my gosh, this is where it just gets, whoo. As a sales director, you're leaving $240 on the table by not popping the cab, by not making sure they have 2 payments under their belt. Okay. Now, the 2 payments can be done a number of ways, and I'm gonna show you this on the computer. It can be you can get 2 customers who have 1 payment. Or you could put somebody under them. You could put 1 customer on them that has 2 or more payments. All right, because it goes by payment count, not by just total number of customers. However, you want to make sure that they have 2 payment counts under their belt. All right, so let's go back to our back office here. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go back to reports now. Can y'all see where it says reports? Okay, we're going to go to cab report, and I'm going to have to go down to my whole organization now. If you had personally sponsored cabs from personally sponsored agents, they would show up right here. Okay, and then you go to your whole organization, and what you want to do is you want to select all. Okay, and then they're going to come up here, and it's going to show you a number of a plethora of information about your cab. Okay, first it's going to show you which agent has to pop the cab that you have to pop the cab for. Okay, it's going to give you their agent ID. It's going to give you their name, of course, their phone number, email. All right, it's going to tell you their entry date, the day that they came in. It's going to show their entry date right here. All right, and of course their status is active. All right, the expiration date on the cab, which is this one's today. This one closes at night. So we got, this looks like, I think Brad, he's as a sales director. I don't know if he's doing override. This was not a personally sponsored him, but we got to pop this cab. All right. So if you look here, they already have 1 payment count, which is right here, 1 payment count. Now, a lot of times people think, oh, well, they need 2 customers. Not necessarily. They need 2 payment counts. Okay. Now, if they're organically getting the customers themselves, yeah, they need 2 customers. Okay. They need 2 customers. But if this person has 1 payment count. So let me ask you guys a question. I want you to put it in the chat box. For me to pop this cab on Destiny Williams here, how many more payment counts do we need to pop the cab on Destiny Williams? Put it in the chat box. All right. Gigi says 1. Okay, Gigi is getting all the ones coming in. They are correct. Okay, we need 1 more payment count to do that. All right. Now, this person here, Unchained Solutions, that looks like that's a business. Okay. Okay, and so they came in. All right. So right now they have 0 payment count. So let me ask you a question: how many payment counts will we need to pop this cab? 2. Very good. Very good. How many days do we have to pop the Unchained Solutions cab? How many days do we have to pop that cab? All right. Someone said 44. I like Chanel. Chanel like to get it done early. All right, that's 44. Okay, so 44. But we have 45 days remaining to pop that cab. Okay. All right. So let me ask you this: what would be the best way to do it to get them to get two? Okay. Well, let me ask you this: could I put one? Is there a way I could put one customer under Unchained Solutions and pop that cab? Is there a way? All right. I got a yes. Okay. Well, somebody said no. Oh, come on, Gigi. You say yes or no. Somebody tell me. Is there a way I could pop that cab with just one customer? Okay, there we go. Anika Gordon has it, and Paige York. Yes, with two payments. If I find a customer that has two payments in my holding tank, we're going to go there next. Then you would be able to you'd be able to pop that cab. All right, and so you know you can take. I can place a customer with two payments or more and put them direct and place them under Unchained Solutions, and then it would pop that cab. All right. Okay. So how do you, let's say they have zero and you're ready to pop that cab. They have zero themselves and you're ready to pop their cab. What do you do then? Now you're going to go to customer reports, guys. Okay. You're going to go to customer reports now because there's this thing called the customer holding tank, the customer placement holding tank. Okay. You guys have to keep abreast and be aware of what's in your holding tank. Okay. So we go to customer holding tank. Okay. All right, right now I don't have any customers in the holding tank, but if I did, it would, because I think I've popped most all my cabs. But if it did, we would have a list of customers here who are in the holding tank who have either 1, 2, 3, or whatever payment accounts that we have not sponsor placed. Now let me ask you a question: how many days do you have to sponsor place a customer to pop a cab? How long? How many days does a customer remain in the holding tank? Let me see it in the chat box if you know. All right, somebody said 70. I see another 70. All right, guys, you have 70 days to move a customer to pop a cab. All right. Well, I'm gonna ask you a bonus question. How many days do you have to move an agent off of your front line before they get stuck? This is a bonus question. Anybody know? Somebody said 60. There we go. RSD King Griffith came with GG Page. Okay, came with the 60. Yes, that's correct. That was just a little bonus question. All right. Okay. So yes. So you have 70 days to take a customer out of your holding tank to place them under. Now I look for a lot of times. What I do is I look for who has the least days left on their 70 days. Okay, and so. Whoever has the least amount of days left on their 70 days, that's who I try to move first, okay, to pop cabs. And so if that one customer that one agent, that had one customer account already, I would just maybe put a one customer account under them to pop that cab, all right? But the person that has zero, I would use somebody that has 2 or 3 payments, okay? And so you look in your holding tank to see how many payments they have under their belt, and you use that to pop the cab, all right? Because guys, you do not want to leave any money on the table, all right? Gigi, come on the line. You have a comment here about the less money. So come on the line. I want to hear what you have to say about that. So Gigi, if you can, if you're listening there, unmute your mic and explain that point, please. Gigi, you there? I see you posted.
I'm here. I'm at work, so I had to play with the mic.
Okay. All right. You had to get away from the boss. Oh, okay. All right. Explain what you mean by the less money when you put.
Okay. What I was asking, if you suppose the customer already has one, and then you add one to it, would the sales director get less money? Okay, you know how when you get 2, you get the initial 140 or 160, whatever. How does that work? Basically, that's what I'm asking. How does it work?
Okay, to my understanding, you get all your money you're entitled to, as long as that cab is popped. It doesn't matter. If you take, it doesn't matter if you're taking somebody out the holding tank. It doesn't matter if they get it organically, or if you sponsor place some customers under them, you still get that entire remaining cab bonus.
If they're under you.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you bring, I'm sorry I'm asking so much questions, but I need to know.
No. These are very good questions.
Okay, if somebody you bring in and they get 2 on their own, do you get?
It's still going to be the same. It's still going to be the same bonus.
Okay, and then one more and I'll be done asking. I don't understand how when it's crunch time and we need volume, you already, I know I'm off the subject. I'll ask you this off this.
Okay. All right.
I
Okay.
don't want to confuse nobody, so I'll ask you off.
No problem. I think I know the questions you're going to ask. So yeah, we can ask it offline. It won't be a problem. But you know, the cabs, whether they're popped organically or whether you sponsor place customers under them, you still get the same amount on your cabs. You don't lose any money in that way.
Thank you.
You got it. No problem. Great question. All right. So that is popping cabs. Does anybody have any questions about popping cabs? Anybody got any questions? Because again, guys, you don't want to leave any money on the table. All right. We've talked about infinity bonuses.
I got a question.
Yes, sir. Come on.
Can you explain how the retraction works if you pop a cab on a customer that, you know, or on an agent that quit? Can you elaborate a little bit on that, sir?
You said a cuss word right there, retraction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, it's so okay. So yeah, so there are in this business, there is a thing called a retraction. Okay. All right. So retraction is mainly if somebody cancels or, you know, or declines before before, you know, oh my gosh, what is that time frame? Somebody help me out with the time frame. If somebody cancels though, and you've already popped
For the 4 months.
Okay, more than 4 months. Okay, and you've already paid, and the company's already paid you out. What they'll do is they will give you a retraction on your next check. They will deduct it if that person does not remain for at least I think it's 3 to 4. Was it 4 months? If somebody else can come on and help me with that, that person has to remain on for the required amount of months before before you just, you know, you're free and clear. But if you go ahead and pop that cab and the company pays you out, and then that same cab that you pop cancels that next month, then you'll get what's called a retraction, and you don't want those. So it's really good. Remember, guys, this is network marketing. Make sure you keep relationships with everybody. Make sure you keep everybody going on. It's all about agent retention, guys. How do you help agents stay on? Help them make money. Get them checks. Get them promotions. So if they're getting promotions and they're getting checks, they're most likely they have a high probability of staying on. But if you just kind of leave them alone or they kind of ghost or whatever, and you know, sometimes agents don't really know what to do in this business. They don't know how to plug in sometimes. They don't know they need to be plugged in sometimes. It is your responsibility to at least explain on your due diligence to explain to them why it is very important to plug into the team and plug into the trainings so that they can get trained and they can go out but ultimately they have to do the work. And guess what, guys? Sometimes they need encouragement. They need encouragement sometimes because this phone right here can get real heavy when it comes to making them first couple of calls, okay? And so, you know, people just get real nervous and they have fears of rejection. You got to help walk them through that. Yes, you are a bit of a coach and you are a bit of a therapist in this business, okay? It's just part of the business, all right? You guys have to help them out with all the emotional things to get through that so that they can remain in this business. They can end up they can grow, get loved on by the team, get engrafted and matriculated into the team, and then they can go to the top. All right. So guys, it is 6:56, guys. That's going to conclude our training for today. I just want to say, I can't say enough thank yous to Sales Director Theidra Dillard for telling us about the Infinity Bonus, RSD King Griffith on dropping that fire on the projected sales. I mean, guys, this really helped me out a lot too as well. All right. So we got through the reception issues and we ended up banging out this training. So guys, thank you guys for jumping on. All right. Listen to me real quick. We have, I want to tell you guys about what's coming up on STU. Okay, guys. I don't know if you were on Millionaire Mindset last night on the Alliance page, but guys, Eric Worre was on there. Eric Worre, if you don't know who he is the GOAT of network marketing. He is the Michael Jordan of network marketing, okay, or the Magic Johnson, wherever you want to call it. All right? He is the GOAT of network marketing, okay? And guys, we're going to be going through his bestseller book, Go Pro, the next Tuesday, which is the 29th. And then the 4 Tuesdays in October, we're going to be going through Go Pro 2 as well. All right. So we're going to split it up into 5 modules. Okay. Kicking it off next week is going to be newly promoted VP Aisha Betancourt. She's going to be kicking it off. We're going to talking about, breaking down Go Pro. Now, listen to me, guys. This is what you want to do in the meantime. You want to go to the Superstars files. Okay. You want to go to files under the Superstars page, and you want to download the PDF to Go Pro, either print it out or download it to your iPad or your tablet or your phone or whatever, and you want to start reading that book. Also, what you want to do, if you have a Spotify account, or if you have an Audible account, or if you have YouTube, you want to go on any one of those and get the free audio book. Okay, on YouTube it's free and Spotify is free. You want to get the audio book, guys, and you want to listen to those chapters. I'm telling you, that's what changed the game. That's by far what got me to RSD, and it's going to get me to VP. That Go Pro training, being a professional, guys. All right, learning how to make it, learning how to switch from amateur network marketing like everybody else does it into being a professional like the pros do. Okay, so guys, we're gonna be breaking it down into modules. There's 7 skills. There's 7 skills that you need to learn, and the skills are not difficult at all. They have a very low level of difficulty, and if you learn those 7 skills, you're going to be unstoppable. VP Aisha Betancourt, she read the book. I've listened to the audio book at least 12 times, guys. I played in my car over and over again, guys. It is the real deal. We're going to be going through that. So if you want to get a head start, you need to do that, because until you read Go Pro or until you listen to Go Pro audiobook in its entirety multiple times, everything else that you hear Eric Worre do, it's going to sound good, but it's not going to all click unless you get that foundation, which is in Go Pro. And so we're going to start doing that on next Tuesday. And then the following 4 Tuesdays after that, we're going to be going through the modules. All right. So guys, thank you guys for tuning into STU. We'll have this training up on the YouTube, on the Superstars YouTube, and we'll post it on the Facebook page, the link on the Facebook page too as well. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Again, I want to thank the presenters for presenting, and thank you guys for making the decision to be highly trained, which is going to be highly paid. All right. So love you guys. See you next Tuesday, same time, same bat Zoom channel. All right. All right. So we'll see you Tuesday, and
Thank you.
download Go Pro. All right, and read the book or listen to it on audio. All right. See you guys.
Thanks, Ivan. Excited.
Y'all have a great evening. All right.